Hey everybody, welcome to a Good Luck High Five 5x5 videos, a new video format we're going to be publishing hopefully every Wednesday. And this edition is our monthly Kickstarter preview. I'm going to go over 5 games, which you can sort of already see, but I'll go into a little bit more detail here shortly. These are 5 Kickstarter games that I've chosen for the month that I feel are under-promoted, or they're underground, or they haven't really gotten the buzz that I think that they deserve. Some of them may already be funded. Some of them may be grossly overfunded, but still attracted my attention for one reason or another. I'm not going to go over the big Kickstarter releases of every month because you should already know about those. For November, we're looking at games like Reavers of Midgard, Big City, Welcome to. These are games that are already closed or you should already have on your radar anyway. I don't make any promises about these games. I haven't played any of them, but if I have, I'll certainly let you know what I think. They may be good, they may not be good, but let's take a look and see what we're going to start with. We're going to start with a game called Propaganda. This is a game that is self-published by a guy named Lobber, and what caught my eye about this game is it just feels like a political thriller, which is a genre that I feel is really underrepresented in board gaming. But it has a cool just a look and aesthetic to it, which I really, really like right off the top. You can tell that there's a conversion table. You're actually working with people. Your goal is to convert people to your ideal and your way of thinking. The map looks really neat. I really enjoy the fact that that money plays a crucial role in the game. You get money. Money gets you dice. The passive player can win the game if you ignore Anarchy. It takes over, as Anarchy is wont to do. It feels like a cool game that's worth taking a look at. 2 to 4 players, plays at 1 to 3 hours, so it's definitely on the longer end. $49 and currently funded at $2,000, so it's got a ways to go yet in the 12 days that it has left. Next up, this is Extraordinary Adventures Pirates. Full disclosure, this is a game by Forbidden Games, a developer that I'm a huge fan of. They've made games like Railroad Rivals and Raccoon Tycoon, which I've reviewed in the past. Both of those games are fantastic. I haven't played this one yet, but it looks very, very enticing. The art is by Disney artist Mark Page. It has a huge map of the Caribbean. It's got 3 different tracks. You're doing some light deck building and some set collection along with moving your pirate ship tokens along these tracks. The stretch goals have already been met for the most part, so you've got those already in the bank. You've got metal coins, which you can back at a certain level. And it just looks and feels like a game that is going to be right up my alley. And I really trust the pedigree on this one, so it's definitely worth taking a look. Extraordinary Adventures Pirates plays 2 to 5 players in 1 hour, and $49 will get you on board for this game, and it's already funded, so you know you're going to get it. Next up is a game called Imagineers by Maple Games. This game, you are creating your own theme park. You're building rides and adding on new and cool attractions to your theme park. You're trying to attract the most guests. It's very bright, very colorful. It looks very pretty on the table. Some of the deluxe edition is going to add up to 5 and 6 players, which is huge for my group, which often pushes 4 players every week. Currently looking at 2 to 4 players with the base set and 5 to 6 with the deluxe edition, but plays in 40 minutes and $30 gets you in the door for Imagineers, made by Maple Games, which I'm told they make very good things. I have not experienced any of their games in particular, but come very highly recommended. So currently funded, so you're definitely going to get a copy of that one. Next up is a game called Master Plan, which is currently grossly underfunded, but I expect that to change as people get an eye on this game by ABBA Games. It looks like Quadropolis meets, I don't know, not Catan or Machikoro, but it's definitely a game where everybody's building in the same city. So you're dropping tiles next to your opponent's tiles, and perhaps you're going to drop a factory right next to their apartment building to make that apartment building less desirable to move into. But the visual of this game is very pretty. Again, it looks like Quadropolis. It has that kind of feel to it. It does play 2 to 4 at 20 minutes a player. The Kickstarter exclusive will add these 3D cardboard stands, which I think look really nice. So Master Plan is a game that I am going to take a long look at. And in fact, I'm going to click Remind Me right now, just so that I can always have it in. This game funds from Spain, but it plays 2 to 4 players at 20 minutes a player. And $46 will get you in the door for this game. 3,100 of their 16,000 goal. I expect that to be met in the 21 days that it has, but stay tuned. Check that one out. Finally, a game that may be breaking my own rules. They were looking for $20,000. They're funded at $102,000 right now. I had never heard of this game. It funded in under an hour, and they're currently well past their goal. So if I'm speaking out of turn here, I certainly apologize, but I had never seen or heard of this game before, nor have I heard of Capstone games. But this game looks phenomenal. Just scrolling down through their Kickstarter, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The mechanics, you've got some tile laying. They go into detail about making sure this is not a worker placement game. For those of you who are turned off by that particular genre, I'm not, but some people are, so you don't have to worry about that here. There are games takes place over 3 years. There's 8 rounds in the first year, 6 in the second, and 4 rounds in the final year. You're pushing oil through pipelines and maintaining contracts. I couldn't really tell if there's sort of an environmentalist push to this particular game or if they're just ignoring that aspect whatsoever, but it could be cool to have event cards that have environmentalists hedging in on you evil oil pushers. This is currently well overfunded, and I can absolutely tell why. It looks just gorgeous, and I really, really would recommend taking a look at this one if pretty games are at all your thing. Pipeline plays, again, at 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player, and $49 will get you a copy of Pipeline from Capstone Games. So those are my 5 picks for the week. I will be in Philadelphia at PAX Unplugged next week. So if you are there or you happen to want to follow me along, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CaptainNGM. Also follow my friends at Good Luck High Five. And that's pretty much it I have. Always remember to help protect the game population. Please sleeve your cards and have a happy Thanksgiving.